How you getting on, folks? Look at Ballinrobe. Doesn't really seem to want to cooperate with me. It was a big fat duck egg. No winners. Very, very poor affair. It's made me, I suppose, contemplate whether I'm actually going to go tipping Ballinrobe anymore or not. Just doesn't really look to be my track sort of thing. But yeah, look at National Hunt Racing back in the cards again. We're going to go with Down Royal tomorrow. Nice enough looking card. It looks to be a fairly nice day's racing on. And first of all, we're going to kick off 220. We're going to go with a horse here called Long Claw. Currently trading around 5-4. Shaped very, very, very well in Roscommon when extend lead by about 6 lengths. His first run over hurdles. If it improves on that, again, should really have no problem here today. Gordon Elliott, he's well known for getting his winners around this track, and yeah, look at 5-4, sharp price, but yeah, it should win this fairly comfortably. This Sister Eliza, what looks to be Gordon Elliott's second string, also looks a nice proposition here. But yeah, it need to be very good to beat this Long Claw here now today. Moving on then into the 250, we're going to go with the nap of the day. We're going to go with Bonarch, again trading at 5-4. But yeah, this horse is going to take some beating. Second last time to she wears the well around Roscommon, Sligo. It was a maiden hurdle winner that day when it was disqualified, but it was going very well. Jumping well, absolutely bolted along from the front, set a very brisk pace. It's absolutely teeming rain here today. Has been all day, has been all week. Ground might go against it tomorrow, but saying that, I still think Bonarch is definitely the one to be on. I think it's got a mighty chance. It's going to go from the front. Really and truly, it shouldn't see a rival. And yeah, look at, it's definitely, I suppose, the most confident pick of the day. 5-4. I know it's a short price, but look at, if you put on 4, you'll win 9. So you're at least doubling your money anyway. By having a bet in this horse. 320. We're going to go with an each way shout here now. We're going to go with Galuppi, currently trading around 14-1. This horse absolutely loves it on softened ground. Like I said, with the rain that's been falling all around the country now today, more than likely we're going to get soft to heavy, maybe even heavy if it keeps up. If that's the case, this one here is a great shout. An awful lot of these horses like the good ground, like to have a bit of a, I suppose, a bounce in it, rather than being completely stuck in the mud, let's just say. 14-1, it's a great price each way. The trainer's coming from Boris O'Kane in Tipperary, all the way up the north of Ireland. It's interesting. You don't often see horses like this going up for, I suppose, a schooling run or anywhere like that. They'd find some place closer to home when they're not really expecting anything. Keep an eye on the market here with this one. If it starts being backed in, I think we're on the right one. I think we could be on the right one, but at the moment it's an each way price. I'd suggest back each way. Really and truly, 14-1. If it places, you're happy out. It's as good as having a winner. Now, 355, we're going to go with another each way shout. Flying Column, currently trading around 9-1. Look at this horse. We're only really going with price tags here now on this one. There's an awful lot of these have an awful lot of question marks over their heads. This Belfast Banter is sort of treading on thin ice and on the verge of being a frustrating sort. Well, it is a frustrating sort. If you've been following him like I have, he is very frustrating. Coming second, I think 3 times now in a row, is it? I'm not 100% sure, but I know he's had a string of seconds there now. Look at, he's well deserving to get his head in front, but I think he could well again become very, very vulnerable to I suppose an improving sort here. This one here, each way, it was bought for €95,000. Again, most expensive horse in the race. Mouse Morris is in flying form. There's no doubt about it. His strike rate over the last 2 weeks is currently trading, I think, around 70%. Mark Walsh is very, very interesting for this Rob Core ownership. You rarely see him riding for Rob Core. Normally you see the likes of Robbie Power, Rachel Blackmore. I know Rachel's on one of Henry's horses there today that won around Stolen last year, if I'm not mistaken. So that's obviously understandable, and we haven't really seen much of Robbie so far this season. But saying that, it's interesting to see Mark Walsh on board. I've rarely seen him in these colours. Well, I probably did, but I didn't really pay much notice of it. But definitely this one here is definitely catching my eye today. And it's closely related to, if I'm not mistaken, a graded hurdle and chase winner. I can't think of the name now, but I seen it on the notes and it just caught my eye. If it lives up to the breeding, it's definitely in with a shout, and it's definitely well worth in each way. Like I said, an awful lot of these have question marks lingering over their heads, and this one could prove to be a nice sort of a newcomer. 425, then we're going to go with another sharp price again, another 5-4. We're going to go with another one. Another one, should I say. Like I said, trading around 5-4. Look at it. It was a 17-length winner in Cork, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was around a month ago. I know I tipped it up that day myself. If I'm not mistaken, it was the next best of the day that day. But yeah, look at the ground probably is going to go against him. Saying that, he's not meeting anything of the same quality that he has met in the likes of Cork. It's clear as day to see the horse is fit, and if, I suppose, taken to the ground and if taken to the track, I can really see this horse putting any lingering doubts to bed about whether he goes in good ground, bad ground, mediocre ground, whatever you like to call it. Ben Harvey's on board. Ben Harvey and John McConnell, the two of them are going great guns whenever the two of them team up. It's definitely interesting. It's definitely one that's definitely caught my eye. And look at 5-4. There's worse horses in the day that are priced worse or priced shorter than that. And I definitely think, look at 5-4. Like I said, you put on 4, you win 9. 455 then, should I say. This is one of the horses I tipped up. Well, I thought it was going to be an each way shout, but the price was gone. I did an article for the World of Sport website there last night, and it was published this morning. But yeah, Manila away, currently trading around 9-4. I thought it was going to be in around 6-7-1, to be quite honest with you. It was good, very good second last time out. The way I see it being run, I can see this horse being held up. That beats Banagher will more than likely take the running. The likes of Present and Megan. There's a few other horses here now. I can't fully think of who I mentioned or who I didn't, but all the write up is on the World of Sport website anyway. I expect to see this Manila away being held up. It'll be produced in or around a mile to 5 furlongs to go from home, should I say. And I think this horse is going to nab the likes of That Beats Banagher on the line. It's a very, very sort of a roller coaster of a track. providing that Beast Banner doesn't get too much of a lead, I definitely think this one has a massive, massive show today. Yeah, look at if it drifts out to the likes of 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, back it each way. Look at that Beats Banner is in the form of his life. In the Bulger and Dara O'Keefe, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Dara. It could be either Dara or Simon. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I think it actually might be Simon now. Come to think of it, but regardless of that, like when you see them teaming up and the likes of JP McManus, like you have to, I suppose, raise a few eyebrows, especially with the form that Beats Banner has been in. And look at it'll be hard beat it, but if it drifts out to a nice each way price, it's definitely worth an each way. But yeah, I think it might. I think it might surprise a few. And yeah, look at 9-4. Like I said, you could be tipping up worse horses at shorter prices. Now, finally, next best of the day. We're saving the next best to last, as the saying goes. We'll save the best to last, but this time we're saving the next best to last. Shoestring 4-1. I'm absolutely shocked to see this horse at such a price. It absolutely cantered away with the field in Cabegan in his last run. Amy Corrado, like the horse was green as grass really at the end of the day. But it finished off with some serious potential in it. The giant favourite with it, Patrick Mullins mount. Yeah, look at it was an impressive winner in Ballinrobe, but really and truly, it was sort of pushed to its limits, and it was pushed to go. This shoestring wasn't. This shoestring was still well held, and it won by, if I'm not mistaken, 6 lengths or 7 lengths. If it produces a run like that, which I'm nearly sure it will, this horse will go from the front and it won't see a rival, and it'll look very, very, very impressive. Yeah, it's a hard one to call because look at, like, there's an awful lot of these newcomers in. Shoestring was a newcomer last time out, but like something could come out of the pack that's a newcomer and absolutely blow the whole field to smithereens really. But yeah, look at Shoestring. It's had his experience run, and it was a very, very good run at that. All it needs now is a little bit of experience to produce it to be a very, very capable and very, very talented national hunt. Hurdling mare or whatever route they're going to go down, I don't know, but yeah, look at this horse looks very, very special. But look at that's it for me. Like I said, it's a good day's racing, but like down rail, it's a hard race to call. If you want to see more of the stuff, you can see the links to my social medias on the photo above. As well as that, if you want to, I suppose, look at some more of like my professional sort of style writing, you can visit www.theworldofsport.co.uk. I've recently, I suppose, started out contributing to the website, and yeah, it's going fairly well. We tipped up Make a Challenge there in the Curragh last week. Very, very easy winner, 9-4. But yeah, look at, if you want to see it, it's free to sign up, and if you get winners out of it, Ron Robinson, the main lad behind it, he does all the tipping for the likes of England and the UK racing and all that, and Sean as well helps out an awful lot as well. So the website itself bangs out serious winners, and it has done for since I've been involved with it anyway. So yeah, if like I said, if you like the content, you're encouraged to donate, like whatever it is that you feel the page is worth or whatever like that. It's just, I suppose, to help, I suppose, build a good team and build a good, I suppose, community there to keep, I suppose, pushing for good results and good winners at the end of the day. But yeah, look, that's it for me. if you if you like what you've seen there today, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Um, Keep getting the word out there, folks. 70 subscribers at the minute, but with the way things are going, there's still 87%, if I'm not mistaken, that are watching these videos and not subscribing. So, look, it only takes a second. Like, all it is a click of a button at the end of the day. Really, really helps me out. And yeah, look, we'll talk again tomorrow. I'll be back for Wexford, and I'll be writing up an article for the World of Sport website again, say for Wexford's card. So if videos aren't your thing, definitely take a look at the World of Sport website. But look, that's it for me. Thanks very much.